Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a holiday inspired DIY. We're making ornaments. You can put them on your tree, around the house, wherever you want, and anyone in the family can participate, even the young ones. So let's get started. Let's start talking about the materials you're gonna need. You're definitely gonna need some yarn. You can use whatever color, just make sure it's on the thinner side. Some balloons, make sure they're small. Also, tacky glue, you can probably use Elmer's glue as well. And then these things you're seeing on screen. Step 1, we gotta start blowing up those balloons, and those small balloons are hard to blow up for some reason, but you can do it, it just takes some time. As you can see, they're a little bit challenging, just a little bit challenging. And also make sure you're not wearing a bright color lipstick when you're doing this. I swear there was a victory dance after every single balloon that was blown up. And you can do as many or as little as you want. Yay, the lipstick survived. Now let's start mixing our gluey concoction. I just filled up maybe about a quarter cup of water, just room temperature water, and then I just dumped in some glue. I just eyeball things. You just want to make sure the water is completely white, so no transparent water. Now we're going to move on to our balloon. So we're going to tie the yarn around the base of the balloon, and then we're just going to pull up yarn as much as you want. I definitely wanted to pull out a lot just to provide a nice skeleton for our ornaments. That sounds weird, but you do want a sturdy ornament. You're going to be stuck doing step 4 for a long time because you're going to be wrapping the yarn around and around and around and around the balloon. I think you get the gist of it, but you're going to be doing a lot of wrapping. And here's a little tip. Make sure you hold the yarn when you're turning it around. Take your time, because if you're doing it fast, it's going to slip up and yeah, you're going to have to start all over again. So take your time, make sure you hold the yarn in place, and then once you wrap it all up, the excess, wrap it around the base. Once again, make it a little knot, and then you're done with the wrapping for now. Now you want to grab your gluey concoction and start painting it on the yarn. You really want to make sure you coat the yarn completely. I did try another method, which was just dunking the ornaments into a bowl of the gluey concoction, but it was just way too messy. You're going to have gluey water dripped all over your kitchen or your bedroom, wherever you do this, so I prefer just painting it on. It's a little bit less messy. Let's say that. So you really want to make sure you just paint it on and coat every single piece of yarn on your ornament. Once you're done coating all the ornaments, you'll want to hang them up either on a hanger or wherever you want. You just want to make sure they dry completely and make sure you let them dry overnight. It takes a while for them to dry completely. So with the magic of editing, I have some that are completely dry. Now we're gonna pop the balloons, which is the fun part. And then you're gonna have to cut the balloon, do all of that. Basically get rid of the balloon, get rid of the evidence, as I would like to say. Sometimes when you do pop the balloon, the yarn's gonna want to constrict along with the balloon. So when that happens, don't worry. You can still remove the balloon and then just push it down to reform it, basically. Now let's get back to the wrapping. So to hang my ornaments, I just chose some regular thread, and you're gonna wrap it around the base of the balloon, so where we did the knots, and then just create another knot. You can also use a hook if you want to, but I just went with thread. There's really no wrong way to wrap the yarn around the balloon. You can do it horizontally, vertically, crisscross, whatever you want. You can definitely experiment and let your imaginations go wild. You can choose whatever yarn that you want. You do want to make sure you provide a nice base, a nice kind of skeleton, as I called it, because if you do it like this, it will lose its shape. So you definitely want to wrap it around a few times. And now let's get with the decorating. Let's make my background a little bit more Christmassy. And as I previously mentioned, you can put these on your tree, around the house, wherever you want. I'm just putting them in my room because I need some Christmas decorations. And that's it for my very simple yarn ornament DIY. This is perfect if you have kids because you can all get together and make some really interesting ornaments, very unique ornaments. No one else is gonna have them because you made them with your hands. And if you do, make sure to share it with me on Twitter or Instagram with hashtag LauraNeuzethDIY. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends and family, and I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Take care. Happy holidays. Bye. And now let's apply the lip color, which is Glam Life. I am so excited to apply this because the shade is absolutely